28 years. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has had 28 years to solve this murder case. They quit. They called it open but inactive. I tell you what, open but inactive is the government's way of saying they packed up and went home, and American led them. Now there is a farm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. People close to the Las Vegas scene say Shakur walked away from his own death that night. Lord have mercy, right? You know, when real ones knows, this rumor was never born on social media. It was born from the death certificate and a body cremated before a midnight. Americans even heard he was a gone. Stay with me. You need to listen the truth. Here is what millions of Americans believe right now. Tupac Shakur, the most famous rapper this country ever produced, did not die on September 13, 1996. He planned every detail. He studied Machiavelli. The Italian philosopher literally wrote the blueprint of faking your own death to escape your enemies. Tupac, read that book cover to cover. He renamed himself a Machiavelli on record. The album dropped 7 days after he supposedly died. 7 days. You know what? 7 days. The record was made, mixed, mastered, and out of the door in 7 flat days. Either Tupac was the most productive ghost in American history or he lied the down before the coffin closed. You decide right now. And somewhere outside the Albuquerque, New Mexico, on a farm miles from anywhere, anything, a man has been living quietly, off grid. No neighbors, no cameras. Exactly where you was go when America's isn't supposed to find you, right? And here it is the most important thing. September 7th, 1996, Las Vegas, Nevada. Tupac walked out of the MGM Grand after watching Mike Tyson fight, and a white BMW pulled alongside him. And you know what? Four bullets close range. Nobody stopped that car. Nobody chased it. Through a city full of casinos, witnesses, and cameras in every corner, the BMW vanished very clean. Here is what I will make you lose your religion. You will all. Suge Knight, CEO of Death Row Records, was sitting in the very car when the shots ranged out. Suge Knight was not hit once. Tupac took every bullet, every single one. Why? What happened? 6 days later, Tupac was pronounced dead at University Medical Center, Las Vegas. Is it really it's a do you think it's a real news? No. 6 days to say goodbye or 6 days to disappear in a plan nobody saw coming. The question built that Albuquerque farm rumor from that group on ground up, and where the rumor was spread, millions of the people believe that rumor is true. Here is where the whole thing gets liker than old shit. And Tupac Shakur's body was cremated. No grave, no burial site, not a single tombstone. You cannot stand a Tupac's grave anywhere in America because there is no grave. Not one exists. Why? His mother, Afeni Shakur, made that call, and I respect Afeni with anything, everything I have, but no grave means no proof. No proof means no closure. No closure means the Albuquerque farm story lives on rent free in the midst of 50 million Americans. It gives unsolved mystery, core energy, and it always will always. And American press grabbed the death certificate, ran the obituary, and moved on without one follow-up question. They never tracked the cremation timeline. They never found that white BMW. Never once asked who ordered those shots outside the MGM Grand that night. All had no cattle. There is no mainstream American press. Somebody knew. Somebody always knows what will happen, what is happening, everything. Here's the party they cut from every headline. Why Albuquerque specifically? Why that farm? Albuquerque is the most underrated hiding spot in America, bro. I said what I said, and I mean it. Remote, rural, 300 miles of open desert, where no one man could disappear inside that an afternoon. Not a call for California, not New York, nobody eyes or on New Mexico. Around 2022, A post went viral across social media platforms. Someone claimed they spotted a man matching Tupac's exact physical description on a farm outside Albuquerque. Not a look-like, not a costume, a man who knew specific details. Details only someone who was there would ever know. The post hit millions of views in days, then it got pulled down, taken down, gone. What will happen? I'm not here to tell you that post was real. I'm not here to tell you it was fake. But when some things get pulled that fast, with that kind of reach, one of two things happened. Either it was bullshit, they proved it and released that proof publicly for everyone to see, or it caused something they did not want catch in the open. They never released the proof. What will happen? You need to decide. Just delete it and went quiet. You cannot put the toothpaste back into the tube. And they knew that. By 2023, Tupac alive, Albuquerque farm searches hit numbers that buried his actual murder investigation starts from the whole year. And that is not delusion, that is not just conspiracy heads on the internet, that is America saying out loud, we were never sold the full story. And here it's come to the main story. Here is the gut punch right here, no easing onto it. 28 years, man, 28 years. Not on one arrest, not one conviction, not one person held accountable for the killing of the most famous rapper in American history. They lied through their teeth when they told America this case was being worked, open but inactive. That is not a justice system. That is a filing cabinet with cobwebs on it, right? Afeni Shakur died in May 6, 2016, still waiting for one single name. His own mother left this earth without a trial, without a conviction, without one answer, and nobody came. Now here is what makes the Albuquerque farm impossible to bury. 14 posthumous Tupac albums, 14 released in the world after his death. Who got that money? More albums recorded dead that most live artists released in a full career. Aricon, that is one product to Ghost. Why all or I am just presenting the evidence here. Honey, somebody has been in a recording booth, somewhere quiet, somewhere remote, somewhere nobody is looking. The vocal samples keep coming, the world keeps coming, and what is happening? Ain't God the sense God gave a goose if you don't ask where the bottom of that vault actually is. Nobody in media asks. The Albuquerque farm is not just rumor anymore. It is 50 million Americans saying we do not trust what we were told, and we never did. You know what? When these many people across these many decades keep asking the exact same question, that ain't delusion, while that is instinct, and instinct caught in 4K does not lie. And drop your answer in the comments right now. I need to know where America stands today. Team alive, Tupac faked his death. He is on that Albuquerque farm, and the media buried in it for 28 years. Team gone. He died September 13, 1996. And this is simply the greatest conspiracy America ever built around a man. Which side are you? I want your comment. I want your opinion. I'm here waiting for you. I'm here waiting for your comment and your answer. Where your side will be. Your side taking from the government, and you are going to take the side of Tupac. I'm waiting for your opinion. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel immediately. Thank you.